Did I hit record this time? Oh, I did. Okay.
Oh, hey!
Let me bring you closer. You seem so far away. Let me bring you a little bit closer. Ooh, I look fuzzy. You talk, I'm gonna switch cameras.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the weekend session. And
Bam!
bam. Welcome to the weekend session. I am your host, Adrian Ford, with my lovely co-host, Content Guy.
Not continent.
Well, that's a Q the Continent Guy because he's all over. Happy Black History Month, Q.
Right on my soul, brother.
Tonight, Q and I are wearing flowers because we are mourning the fuckery that's going on this February. So we are going to wear our flowers because we're going to be giving some flowers to some people. It's a lot right now. It's a lot going on. We've only been It's Saturday.
Saturday. It's
Sweet.
11
how he
days.
says sweet pussy Saturday, and there's a lot going on.
Oh.
It's a lot going on, and we're only 11, 12 days in.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But before we even get started into a juicy packed show, the way that I'm stuffed up in this jacket, that's how we're gonna stuff a whole bunch of stuff into this show.
The way that my neck is sweating and my eyes is.
Why you gotta have a hat on that say cold?
Well, some of the girls do it, so I want to celebrate those girls that do coke. Oh, wait a minute. Are you giving me a little bit of Johnny Gill?
My.
Can you feel the magic in my head?
Oh,
Yes.
Wait a minute.
And rub you the right way.
This is not a cheap jacket, so I don't know why that zipper got stuck. Y'all think I shop at Marshall's.
Before we Marshall's hoe.
Before we even get started, I have to give a sincere thank you to everybody who helped me reach my first goal of 100 people. I'm at 105 people, and my goal for this year is to get at 50,000 views and 1,000 people for the whole year.
We can do this.
We can do this, people. We can do this.
And it's with your help.
All you have to do is make a donation to Feed the Children. So, but I gotta give a shout out to everybody who has enjoyed the content, who has enjoyed the videos that me and Adrian are making, who have given us nothing but positive feedback. I just want to say thank you all. I know I knew what the show would be, but I'm glad everybody's enjoying it. So,
and I'm still recovering from the last show. You ever laugh so hard that you just go to sleep?
SOS, please.
That's what I did. I went to sleep.
But today is a very special day. Before we have, it's only 10 something. 10 years ago today we lost the great Whitney Houston. So I definitely, we miss her. We love Whitney, the ups and the downs. We lost a legend, an icon. Say what you want about her. She is and will always be the voice.
And also happy birthday to Brandy and Kelly Rowland as well. Another two dynamic vocalists who are not to be played with.
Played at all. Don't play.
All. They sing you under table.
Under.
And go under there and continue to sing.
What's your favorite Whitney Houston song?
Oh, All the Man That I Need. Well, the original song was called All the Trade That I Need.
Mm-hmm.
But, that white man and went around and changed my words up. I was like, no, I said trade lifts me up. Trade gives me love. More love than I ever seen. And trade is all I've got. And then my girl's like, trade's all you got. And
trade's all you got.
Trade's all I've got in this world. But
it's all the trade.
That was me. So when they stole that song from me, and I sing that Whitney sung it, me and her had some words.
I was there.
But I understood because it came from me. So that was my original song. That is one of my favorite Whitney songs. But also another favorite Whitney song of mine is I don't hear nobody say, honey, her and Deborah Cox, same script, different cast.
Oh, Whitney, what is this?
Who told that? Who said? And you remember that was just a conversation you and I had.
That was it. That was it.
I mean, that was it. So, a lot of Whitney songs did come from personal conversations that Q and I had, and I just don't know how it got on record. But you know, may she rest in peace because we still love you, Nippy. It's just shady how you be sitting around us, and then all of a sudden, our conversations become your songs. What was your favorite Whitney?
All the Man I Need. But it's the live version when Whitney was in that.
Yes,
the
one she was on the ship
dress.
For the military.
In that red dress for the military.
The one she stole from you. Do you want to talk about that dress?
No, I don't.
That was your dress. Miss Mama's. Miss Mama's. Oh, okay. It was your dress.
But I have a new appreciation for If I Told You That.
I wanted to see you. If I told you
that.
I beg to believe you. It was like a downgrade version of The Boy Is Mine. Because it was like in the same kind of like beat category. Yeah. You know, Rodney Jerkins, everything sounded like after a while with Rodney Jerkins. So you was like, oh, okay.
Oh, it's another Brandy song.
Another Brandy song.
Also, I want to give a special shout out to one of our good friends. His birthday is coming up.
I wanted to sing happy birthday. You want to hold for 1 second?
Ahead, sure.
All right.
Since he's gone, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Happy birthday. Wait a minute, what's going on with my microphone? Oh, my microphone don't work. Hello?
Here I go.
Oh, my microphone don't work. Oh, this holder cut my microphone.
Who?
You. Hello?
I'm back. Are y'all ready?
Sing, child.
Am I singing it Singlish style?
No, sing it like Whitney would sing it.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
My Lord. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacksonville. Happy birthday to you, my Lord. I'm loving you.
How old are you now?
Yes.
How old are you now? Oh, how old are you?
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah. Sing it, bitch. Take your time. Legend.
Sorry. Because you know Whitney.
Legend. I hate you.
Dang.
They should never gave you a mic.
Dang.
You better not. You better not. You better. You better not.
Dang. Dang.
Power off.
Okay.
I really hate your life.
Oh, you say when she would do that. Dang.
Oh, I hated when Beyonce did that. It just wasn't. We know you know how to sing, but it was just like unnecessary. I was like, could we just get the song over with? It doesn't have to be 17 minutes long. Only person who can do something like this is Luther Vandross. You cannot do this, ma'am. Just keep it going. Get to the next song. Yeah, sing Halo or something. I don't know, but just come on, girl. Come on, anime.
I think I need to also clear this up. So I have 2 cameras. So I'm using my phone as a webcam, but the screen is down here. So when I'm looking down here, I'm looking at you, and I'll be forgetting that the camera's up here. But this camera is a lot clearer than the camera that's down here. I just want to
No, you ain't looking at me down there. You're looking at penis.
Let's see what's on the
Let's see what's in the Black
today.
History Month news this month.
Well, first of
Yes.
all, I don't have the image for it, but there's a school that's honoring Black History Month by serving fried chicken. How do you feel about that?
You want my honest opinion, or you just want me to be, nice for the network?
Let's say we on BET right now.
Oh. Why the fuck would they do that? Oh.
All right, in commercial.
No, I really think I think it's an insult. I think it's very disrespectful. I think that it's a lack of knowledge and understanding for the Black community. We are not fried chicken. And if we want to get technical, fried chicken, all that fried food, what they call soul food, was actually scraps that we as African Americans had to salvage and cook because that's what the slave masters gave to us. So therefore, what they call a wholesome meal is called scraps. And we wonder why so many of us in our community have high blood pressure, diabetes, and other deadly diseases that kill us because we're eating scraps. We are plant-based people. Come on. We are plant-based people. And even from the motherland, they don't eat all that mess. So again, we are consuming chemicals, products, all that other stuff. I'm a proud vegan. I'll talk about it all the time. But again, we are consuming so much junk, and they feed us junk. And you think about it, you don't see all them restaurants and all that stuff in white neighborhoods, but you damn sure see it in ours. So again, it is junk. And for that school to do that, shame on you. If I was a parent and my child was going there, I'd be at the Board of Education raising hell. Shame on y'all. There's so much to Black excellence that chicken doesn't define us. So therefore, the ignorance, the bliss, ugh.
And it was a white school. It was a white school.
It's sad. It's sad. I'm like, y'all think that's cute? Y'all want to justify that stuff? That is just disrespectful to the highest degree. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't like my child coming home. Hey, Daddy, guess what I had for lunch today? What you had? Oh, they served us fried chicken.
Okay, it's a lunch. No, they said this is for Black History Month. The way I'd have called that goddamn school so fast and cussed that principal all the way the fuck out.
Yeah, like where do you get that's you're showing your ignorance. You're like you said, there's so much Black excellence and Black history. You could have talked about anything or had kids come up with different things or learn about different cultures and fried chicken.
But no, let's talk about slavery food and give it to the kids and tell them.
And it probably wasn't that goddamn good. It probably was from KFC.
It probably had no flavor. But
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, fuck that school and fuck that principal and fuck the whole administration of that school district. I thought that was cool.
Let me see what else we got on here. Hmm. 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 The Super Bowl this weekend.
Okay, who's all gonna be in this again? Because I get confused. It's like 1 minute is Earth, Wind, and Fire. Next minute is Paula Abdul. Next minute it's Rebe McIntosh. Next minute is Bruno Mars. The next it's Nate Dogg, and I thought Nate Dogg passed away. He's in the show. The next person I'm seeing is Sherelle and Pebbles. The next person I'm seeing for the Super Bowl, they have Anita Baker and Freddie Jackson. The next person I am seeing is Red Hot Chili Peppers featuring Britney Spears. So I don't know what's and who's going to be in this fuckery show. Again, the NFL always, again, this Black History Month, we're going to talk about this. NFL always try to do things to gear around the Black community because they know it's their targeted audience, even though they're racist as fuck. But, you know, we're just getting on there for exposure and we fall for the fuckery and it is what it is. But again, it could be anybody from Freddie Jackson on there, from Tito Jackson. Even Jermaine Jackson has a segment on the Super Bowl halftime show. I did see that the late great Aretha Franklin is opening up the Star Spangled Banner for the Super Bowl. I see Sam Cooke is doing part of the half show, and they're saying James Brown will be ending the show. So Super Bowl has a lot going on. I'm not going to watch it because it's just too much for me. So this is what, you know, we're getting into, and this is what we're watching for the Super Bowl. So you guys stay tuned to all the fuckery that they gather all the Black folks to get on to perform for the world.
So the Super Bowl is going to take place in Los Angeles, and the halftime show is produced by Rock Nation, which is Jay-Z's company, and
so Tierra Marie's gonna be on.
I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild and I don't give a fuck.
Don't let this fat face fool you.
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige all will be performing the halftime show. And it's going around that a lot of people, which I've known this for a long time because I'm really into this. I'm really into football and I'm really into Super Bowl performances. I've known this for a long time, but a lot of people are surprised that you don't get paid to perform at the Super Bowl. But I don't think people are looking at the bigger picture. You have people who may be sleeping under a rock, who may not know Mary J. Blige, who may not know a Kendrick Lamar, and or Dr. Dre. And their music is going to be heard.
I'm sorry, Dr. Dre. I'm sorry.
Wow. Lies.
No more questions. No more games.
Something.
Stop. You take my love
in my heart. Something in my heart.
All right, let's get back on task. Let's go. Squirrel.
So they're going to be performing it. No, I'm sorry. And people are shocked that they're not getting paid, but I don't think they understand that the Super Bowl is the halftime show, let alone, is normally watched by 100 million people. I remember one year Katy Perry had like 130 million people watching. Missy came out. I know Beyonce one year had like 130 or 120 million people watching. And then right after that, she dropped her tour dates. So for me, I don't have to get paid if I'm getting that kind of exposure.
Hello.
So moving on. Before we get into the meat and juices of the show, We had a very good conversation this week, and we had a conversation about music. Me and you both are music heads. We have our favorite artists. And sometimes in life, your favorite artists, they don't always make good albums. But you have these diehard fans. It's like, oh, everything she makes is so great. Oh, it's so wonderful. How could you hate that album? That album got me through life. That album got me out of rehab. That album got me through a bad breakup. That album helped me drive down to the clinic.
That album gave me energy.
So I just feel like, you know,
I want to talk about. I mean, let's talk about. Okay, so give me your favorite. Give me your.
This how I knew I was gay back in the day, because I would do stuff like, I mean, straight. So you said, go ahead and tell me my favorite one.
I thought you was a heterosexual bottom.
I am.
Okay. All right. So
I identify as a heterosexual bottom.
Okay. Okay. So give me your three favorite artists and their worst albums, and why you feel it's their worst albums.
Okay. So my favorite artist of all time is Brandy. Her worst album was Human. Human was trash. I don't care what anybody says. Human was trash. I know that Human was trash because I've seen Brandy several times in concert, and she has not sung not one song from Human. She may sing a little Departed, but she has not sung anything else from Human. Herself also knows that it was a horrible album. Human was actually supposed to be a follow-up to Aphrodisiac. Her and Timbaland had a whole bunch of songs in the vault, and she got into that car accident that y'all girls won't let go because y'all act like Beyonce so perfect. Because there's always the Beyonce fans that's reading the Brandy fan that's reading Brandy, but honey, y'all forgot me. So
hello.
Human was just a horrible album. It was just a terrible album. Destiny's Child, Survivor, and probably their first Survivor. I didn't really wake up with a happy face when I heard that album.
That song was written for Autism Month. So the song Happy Face is dedicated for autism awareness. It was written by Beyonce. In the words of Wendy, she was expressing herself. And your third artist?
Little Kim. I don't know what in the SoundCloud, in the home studio, in the garage band, in the air guitar, in the shower singing. In the auto tune. I don't understand. Let me see if this works because I like to demonstrate.
Device is ready to pair.
You know, I never can work this thing. I don't know what in the auto tune Little Kim was doing. She sounded like she was doing like this in the studio. You know, the microphone when there's a hole in your neck, and she was singing out of her neck, and the engineers were like, "Oh wow, that's wonderful. You go ahead and make that song. Wow, you're gonna make a whole album like that." It was trash. I was embarrassed to say, Lil Kim, that's my girl.
It was a lot of mumbling. You know, like that person who got kids and y'all in the store. You gonna sit your ass down, fuck.
And the thing is, I can't tell you not one song off the Lil Kim album.
That last album, I can't tell you either.
I'm actually embarrassed to say that I had the album.
The cover was cute, but I can't tell you nothing about.
You mean the cover that was made on Photoshop? Yeah, it was cute. That was cute. What about you?
My three, I would say Mary J. Blige would be the first one. I think No More Drama was the worst album in history. I hated it from beginning to the end. I understand what she was trying to target it, but No More Drama was it was just too drama for me. And also followed by Stronger with Each Tear. I thought that was horrible. I don't even think I've watched and seen Mary perform personally, and she hasn't performed nothing off of Stronger with Each Tear. She has No More Drama because it reaches her crossover audience, but those two albums can be trashed and never given the light of day. And I love Mary. I've been a Mary fan since '91, and that album is just horrible. It hurt my feelings because it was coming from the Queen. The second person I love is Miss Toni Braxton, but More Than a Woman was not woman enough for me. It was horrible. It was trash. I think it was rushed. I understand she couldn't promote it because she was pregnant and all that good stuff, but that entire everything about it, I said, girl, Toni, you don't need to be working with the Birdman. You don't need all that extra stuff. It just don't work. It's just trash. But she made it up with Libra. But again, look how long we had to get access to that. But that's another story for another show.
Wasn't Hit the Freeway on More Than a Woman?
The only song that was the only song on the album that was everything. Everything else I can't tell you. It was trash. The third person I love to death, and it's Mariah Carey. But that MC3 divided by 17 times 6 album, I can't tell you a song on there. They say, you have to sing one of them songs or you're going to die. I'll let you know that I want to be cremated. Just lay me out and just let the Lord take me home. That album was horrible. And it's weird because I get a lot of people like, I go in on that. Go in where? I go out. You go in. I'm going out. Because I can do without that album. It was just trash. It was completely trash. And I just didn't support nothing. I really can't tell you what the most popular song off the album was. That's
It was Touch My Body.
Again, I can't tell you the most popular thing on there because I was just like, okay, this sucks. So, and Mariah Carey, Mariah Carey's pen game is not to be played with. But this time she played with me. So I'm good off that. MC3 divided by 16 plus 2 equals the remaining balance of $4.15. Here's your change.
I have some honorable mentions, and I know that the Beehive is going to sting and attack me, darling. But for you girls that say Sasha Fierce was life-changing, it was a life-changing experience. It was life-changing experience because it was horrible. And the reason why that I know that it was horrible because I've seen Beyonce in concert doing her last tour, and I was front row. I was there for the entire show. I did not hear not one song from Sasha Fierce. I didn't even hear Single Ladies.
And Beyonce gives a show, I'll tell you that. Beyonce ain't to be fucked with when it comes to shows, but and that's Sasha Fierce. That's all, and I don't care nobody else say. Everybody say, "Oh my God, 4 was just so personal." 4 was trash. It was trash.
And I was disappointed because there was a time when I was like, "Honey, Beyonce, that girl, child ain't." Because honey, when motherfucking BJ dropped.
Listen, when B-Day dropped, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like B-Day dropped. Also, even the Beyonce album, when she came out out of nowhere, I was like, okay, girl, you must knew I was mad at you. And she made it up. And I was like, and from that point, Beyonce has been good. I mean, her octave has changed. And I don't like the new Beyonce voice because it sounds like she's trying to rap talk. But anything else, I mean, Lemonade was not I love Lemonade. I don't know what she had after that.
That was it after that. I mean, she had that Black King stuff.
I don't know. I can't tell you nothing on there. I can't.
I remember. Ooh, you okay?
No. I just had to smoke a cigarette with that.
Oh, here. Oh. I remember when B-Day dropped because I was sitting in my Dodge Neon and I pulled up to the Waffle House and And I picked up one of my friends, and I was like, I got this new Beyonce cassette, and I'm gonna put it in. And I pushed my sunroof up, and I rolled my windows down. All my windows was down. And my bass was out, but honey, my car was jamming.
And it was good, and it was good times. I remember when I was driving my Ford Focus when B-Day came out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I manually rolled down my windows, had my CD player with my CD connected with the cassette to go into the little jack thing. Yeah, I had that, and I was playing. Listen, I was going in on B-Day, and people was like, "Turn that Walkman down." I was like, "Fuck y'all." But you know, I love my CD in my car.
I remember because I had to buy for your birthday. I bought you the anti-skip CD player.
Yes, you did.
Because in Wyoming, where you used to live at, there was a lot of bumps on the road.
Yes. And now I live in Oklahoma with Mr.
Buck. TLC had a horrible album.
That last album was horrible. My thing is, okay, this is my issue with TLC. As big as that group was, you tell me you couldn't get the hottest producers and you had to do a GoFundMe to get an album. You're fucking TLC. Like, people should just be like.
T-Boz actually said in the interview that the industry, a lot of people in the industry actually turned their back on them once Left Eye passed away. And I was like, that's fucked up. But it shows you how shady the industry is.
The industry's very shady.
So, yeah. I don't really know who else had some bad. Usher had some bad albums.
Usher, yeah. When Usher was going through his whole techno phase, Usher, Miss Raymond. I don't know what she was going through trying to. Usher, you're an R&B singer, and Confessions was everything.
Everything. He was chasing that white dollar. You know, there was a time where the techno just took over.
I hated it, and it was everything from 2010 all the way up to like 2012, 13. I hated it. I couldn't wait for that era to be over. In my mind, I was like, I know this is a season. I hope this is over. I cannot take no more of this techno. And everybody was jumping on the techno bandwagon. I was like, this is driving me insane.
Before we move on to the next topic, let's do give me your 3 favorite artists and your favorite album from them.
Okay, so we'll go to the 3 that I've had.
Okay.
Mary J. Blige, I'm torn with that because I feel like the first 3 albums were everything. But if I had to pick, I'm torn between My Life was everything. In My Life and Share My World, it's hard. I can't. I'm just gonna say the first 3. Toni Braxton, I'm going to say my favorite Toni Braxton album, I must say, gotta be Libra. Libra was fucking everything. Mariah Carey, my favorite Mariah Carey album will always be Butterfly. I don't care if nobody say hands down Butterfly. And my favorite Mariah Carey song, if anybody knows Adrian Ford, it's The Roof. I don't know what care nobody say, but that goddamn roof put you in a whole Mariah Carey, baby. That roof.
You know, mine is Breakdown. Train started breaking me on down. I come yesterday. Yeah. Today wasn't the same.
Take it down.
Cause he didn't bring back my car.
I remember.
So my favorite Brandy album is probably the same as everybody else. Full Moon.
Yes.
Full Moon is a masterpiece. Full Moon will go down as one of the greatest albums of all time. I watched the interview where Rodney Jerkins said he was actually working on Invincible by Michael Jackson and Full Moon at the same time. And this is what I'm going to say is for the music heads. They would know more than I would know about this part. The one Never Say Never, Brandy was only doing like 8 backgrounds or whatever it's called. Michael Jackson was doing 16. Rodney Jerkins made Brandy do 16 backgrounds or however you say it. And to me, her being pregnant, her voice was full, the production was A plus, and it's literally one of the greatest albums of all time. I think it really stamped her as a vocalist.
Honey, let me tell you something. Love wouldn't count me out. And that note at the end, if she kept that running,
honey, I counted that note. She held it for 15 seconds. My favorite song off that album is Nothing. Woo!
Mm.
But when she was doing verses, I actually had a new appreciation for when we
When You Touch Me,
woo!
I'm coming to see you. I'm wearing the Dickie outfit you like out. I'll be on the first bus. I'll get.
I'm driving the Greyhound. I'm coming to see you.
Yes.
TLC, my favorite TLC album. I'm gonna have to go with Crazy Sexy Cool, even though Fan Mail is like,
Fan Mail was my shit.
It's
let me tell you something. You know, I'm the one who originally wrote Silly Ho. Silly Ho was originally my song because I was telling my friend, I was like, if you want to know why I just got my tubes tied, I got a song for you. If you really want to know why I was acting like a hoe, doing whatever Trey want me to. That was my original, but you know, they just turned it around and made it for them. But Silly Ho, listen.
He was like, yo, ain't you? I was like, oh God, here he comes. Yeah, what's up? He was like, because I'm a superstar. You can ride on my stretch limo. Boy. He said, like, Adrian, do you hear something?
I said, girl.
But for me,
we can skip this joint.
Girl. You Q from
Minaj a trois, get down. You want to get down.
For me though, that damn Crazy Sexy Cool, soon as that fucking boom, 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 boom. I've been watching Trade, watching me, and I know he wanna.
But it depends on if Trade does cocaine.
I've been watching. You called me once, I called you twice.
Me singing. But yo, who was that cunt all on your back?
Who you talk about? You talk about Laurel, child. That's just another.
I hate you so much.
Kick Your Game, Switch. That fucking, her, when she was in the bathroom fleeting, she was like, "Can you pass me?" She was like, just
wait. You just say Chili was in the bathroom.
She was like, what you got on? He was like, hey, I'm in the studio. She was like, I don't care what you got on. He was like, she was like, I ain't got on shit. He was like, word. She was like, yeah. She was like, I want you to pass me that fleet
so I can clean this ass. I'm done.
And I'm gonna have to say Destiny's Child fulfilled.
Oh, hands down. And Writings on the Wall too.
And Writings on the Wall. Yeah.
The second and fourth album was everything.
Everything. Couldn't go wrong.
No mistakes made.
Oh, you know what? JoJo, her last 3 albums. JoJo last 3 motherfucking albums.
Miss JoJo is nothing to be played with. I try to tell people, please don't sleep, Miss JoJo. But my jam was when she came out that single Sabotage.
Oh yeah.
Child. She said, honey, apology to my exes. I was like, yes.
Oh, I gotta give it up for the number one greatest rapper of all time, Nas. Nas has been killing it with his last 3 albums he's released. You know, as you all know me, and anyway, that's nobody's business but my own. Just know that I'm the reason him and Khalees beefing. So so we talked about that. You know, I feel like now is really the perfect opportunity to really get into the meat of our show and what this Black man history has been doing these last 11 days. You know, it's been a lot of jewels shown on the interweb, on Bill Gates, on Al Gore's internets. And it's surprising.
It's a lot of penises being shown on social media, and this is getting out of hand. Every day a new penis. I mean, and the people out there is acting like they never seen dick off a person before, like, oh my god, dick, oh, and they're freaking out. But the first dick we want to talk about that broke the whole thing was Mr. Nelly's dick. Q, do you want to elaborate on how the girls were responding, acting, and your thoughts and opinions about Nelly's dick that they've been showing on social media?
Well, as a straight man, I really don't pay attention to penis, but
a lot of other straight men have been paying attention to Nelly's penis.
But I'm not one of them. Because, you know, as a straight man, I only care about my penis. I don't care about other men's penis. Because, you know, as a straight man, you know, I didn't understand all the hype. Because, you know, as a straight man, as a heterosexual,
bottom,
you know, as a heterosexual bottom, I didn't understand, because I felt like it's a man getting his jewels, his gentleman piece sucked on, and I didn't get what the big hype is. Let me say this to y'all.
Take your time. Clear your throat. Read that bitch.
It's not a day none of you bad body bitches out here would not open your goddamn legs up for Nelly, for Cornell, whatever his last name is, Dirty, St. Louis, Nelly hiding here, drop down, get your eagle on, 7-8 year relationship with Ashanti. You think you trying to read? Oh, Nelly got a little dick. Nelly was getting his coochie ate, this and that. You bad body bitches will only be so happy if he was to come to knock on your motherfucking door to say, hey, let me try and give you this dick.
And guess what? All of them be like, yes, and everybody be sucking on Nelly's penis. You know what I mean? My thing is, people didn't look at Nelly for his penis. Like, you didn't look at Nelly and say, God, he got a penis in him. No, people looked at Nelly as being like a handsome, pretty boy. And it's like, you know, Nelly fine as hell. I do whatever, Nelly. You didn't look at, Nelly got a nice chest and a nice body. You didn't say, ooh, I wonder what Nelly's packing down there. You didn't, because you didn't look at him like that. You know what I mean? You looked at Nelly for sex appeal. Nelly's an extremely handsome man, and he takes good care of himself. I mean, what man in his 40s still look like he's in his 20s? But y'all bad built body bitches always trying to come for him. And some of you men too. You know what I mean? I think an average penis size is what, 6 inches? You know, a typical penis size, 5 to 6 inches. Okay, who cares? You know what I mean? The girl got her life. He enjoyed it all. And I bet you if Nelly, like you said, if Nelly knocked on one of y'all doors, y'all hoes have y'all mouth and legs open. And some of y'all, other words, will have y'all laying on your stomach ready to get plowed. So
some of you faggots will be sitting there waiting. Oh, Nelly, wait, slow down.
And my thing is, it makes you question, well, who got the cutest coochie?
honey,
You,
honey.
you want these deep, Grand Canyon, San Andreas, fault line coochie holes, thinking y'all.
Honey, these China wall coochies, bitch. Honey, these
these Yellowstone Park volcano depth coochies, y'all thinking y'all doing something.
honey, these Saturn ring coochies out here, child. Y'all out here talking about something. Nelly got a little dick. You see Nelly got a little dick.
Okay.
I bet your baby father got a little dick
I bet
too.
you got them stretch marks on the side of your damn stomach for all them goddamn kids, and you goddamn middle of your stomach look like a brain.
Honey, all you bitches out there fucking Rick Ross don't have no problems. I know Rick Ross ain't got no big dick. Sorry, Rick.
Sorry, Rick. We like you, Rick.
Oh.
But I mean, I didn't get it. I mean, and then don't drag Ashanti. My thing is, don't drag Ashanti in y'all shit again. They were in a relationship. She ain't had no issue with it. She was fine.
Yeah, and then y'all out here acting like. So here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing. You want a nigga with a motherfucking King Kong, or probably bigger than this. You want a nigga with a King Kong, but then he beating up your pussy and knock you beside your motherfucking head. Oh, okay. Driving your car, ain't putting no gas in it. You out there fighting bitches over here. Oh, that's my baby father. That's my baby father, bitch. He with me, bitch. This and that, bitch. That's my motherfucking man, bitch.
And some of y'all broads, I hate to say broads, but some of y'all women out there got men with little dicks and still fighting the whole neighborhood over them.
And when I use the word bitch, I go for women and men. Bitches. And y'all fighting the world out there, honey. Oh, he got a big dick. I gotta fuck him. Hey, he done tore your motherfucking walls up, fucked your life up.
You ain't got, and look, half these girls don't got no walls.
Honey, ain't taking care of the motherfucking kids. He done got you pregnant with, honey. You down there trying to get child support on his broke ass. He down there working at a motherfucking warehouse because you bitches. He gotta have a big dick. If he ain't got no big dick, I ain't fucking with him. Bitch, he ain't fucking with you.
He ain't fucking with you. And some of y'all holes look like a glass with a straw in it.
Honey, you black coochie bitches. He ain't fucking with you.
This is your bun. This is your butt. This coochie hole, and this is the dick.
This black, motherfucking pussy. This wide.
Middle of your thighs look like burnt toast. You just fixed it.
Nelly got a little bit, honey. I can guarantee you, honey. Let me tell y'all something. Go to sleep tonight. Get as much rest as you need, because Nelly not knocking at your door. Nelly not knocking at your door. He will never knock at your door.
Never.
When he see y'all in the concert, this and that, he laughing at y'all because he realized how bad body built y'all are. You had a bad body. You built like Kaya. Honey, you built like Selena Johnson. You built like Nicki Gilbert. When Nicki Gilbert told Selena Johnson she was built like SpongeBob, that's how y'all built. Honey, you built like China the Wrestler. Y'all remember China the Wrestler from back in the day? That's how y'all built.
And her butt looked like the penguin.
Y'all trying to read talking about Nelly got a little. He was Nelly, and for the guys who was reading, Nelly was getting his dick sucked. What was you doing? Looking at it, trying to compare that bank account.
Ooh, that hit some of them people in the pockets. Whatever.
Compare that bank account.
Clear the bank account.
Compare it. Girl.
The other penis.
And another. Oh, go ahead.
The other penis that has sparked the internet buzz is Little Fizz. Actually, with Little Fizz's penis being exposed, he now has a lawn. Little Fizz now has lawn decoration decors around his penis. So if you are looking for something cute for your lawn, you can buy the Little Fizz line at your local Ross or Home Depot. You want to show that one more time for people? Again, this is the new Little Fizz lawn care line.
Actually, I have something else that I like to show.
The recent B2K pictures?
Yeah, the recent B2K picture. You keep talking while I go ahead and pull it up.
Yeah, so again, Little Fizz now has his lawn care decor up, and as well as Little Fizz and B2K allegedly recently had a picture together just in support of the Black Man movement. I'm trying to figure out, there you go. Look at Little Fizz. Look at him. Oh, look at Little Fizz. Just Lil Fizz, looking good, brother. Looking good, just looking good. So again, what I'm trying to understand is in this whole situation, Lil Fizz, why you got an OnlyFans account? I'm trying to figure out why you have an OnlyFans account and why people are watching it and why would you showcase. And then it makes me think like, wow, here we go again. The last shot. You gotta warn me about these things when you're switching the screen. Again, that is Lil Fizz's lawn care line. So if you guys are interested in Little Fizz lawn care decor, you can go to your local Ross or you can go to your local Home Depot that sells the Little Fizz line. It came off fresh after his video has surfaced and he went right into the business of what he needed to do. So, you know, just go ahead and support that man and buy some of his lawn care for Black History Month for Little Fizz. But back to what I was saying. It makes me question, like, wow, you watch Love and Hip Hop and you're like, you know, Moniece is flipping out and we don't know why she's flipping out and fighting over this man. But if that's what you were fighting over and about, then okay. I mean, kudos for you. Lil Fizz, as a man, you know, man to woman, Miss Fizz, I wouldn't even did it. I wouldn't even took the time to stroke it. I wouldn't even took the time to fling that infant-sized thing around in the camera. And I'm not judging your penis. I am, but I'm not. I just wouldn't have put that in the camera. It looked like it was wearing that hat off of Fat Albert on top of your penis. I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was a part of Mother Nature because I do watch Discovery Channel a lot, and they do have an episode about mushrooms, the fungus of the earth. And I felt that was a part, and I didn't know. But they said, that's Lil Fizz. I guess that's why they call you Lil Fizz. So I understand now where that comes from. But I will move on from this. The next person that we have on
You know,
here,
when you look at Lil Fizz penis, it's like.
Wait, you like this? The last person I want to talk about.
How did it get like this?
You be look, you be like this. Does your dance look like this?
How do Marion's look?
Well, the picture that surfaced from other B2K members, it wasn't nothing different from, but makes you question Miss Chris Stokes. Never mind. And what was going on with that. That's another story. The last person I do want to talk about, and I want to read. I'm in the mood for reading. Safari Maurice.
Is that his real name?
Safari Maurice. Safari Maurice, don't jump on the bandwagon of the dicks because we want everybody to see your sideways penis on there. And somebody, Safari, this is what I don't get about him. He do any fucking thing for fucking attention. He is just a fat whore for anything for attention. Like, Safari, we're not checking for you. Yeah, we all know you got a penis that goes curved to the left. Who cares? But you just throw it out there randomly because everybody else is, you know. And my thing is, it makes me question about all these leaks. How does all the stuff accidentally leak out? I think sometimes the shit leak out because you just want a little bit of media attention. And I'm sure that's what's happening. But Safari Maurice, stop. Fucking stop. You got kids. You got a girl that you played. You think, my thing is your mindset. You think you're still 21. Grow the fuck up. Put your fucking pants in your pocket. Take care of the motherfucking kids. And get the fuck off of social media. Ain't nobody checking for you, Safari. Nicki wasn't even. So. Stop. If he was like them people in school, you know, back in the day, like, oh, he perked the fuck out. That would have been Safari back in the day. We'd have like, look at his ass. He perked the fuck out. One of those. Taking pictures in front of somebody else's car type niggas. Anything for fucking attention type niggas. Anybody checking for you. It's bullshit.
You said like this.
Give me one more pose. I hate you. But it's ridiculous. So I don't know. The internet's buzz. I don't know. It's like Black History Month, man. We have to do better. Like, I'm so tired of seeing people's penises, and then Method Man's penis resurface. Let's just let all this go. I don't know what the infatuation of seeing a cock got everybody on this rise. I mean, maybe all the social distancing, staying at home, got people horny. I don't know.
Where you live at?
I live in Oklahoma.
All them motherfucking people on OnlyFans fucking the same people at the same time.
You know what? And all the porn stars are fucking the same people.
Well, that's why everybody think you got to have a big dick, because the porn stars out here down to their knees. And the thing is, you into what you into. I'm sure people gonna be like, oh, they judgment, so they must not be working with nothing like that. They're so judgmental. No, I'm not judgmental. I'm just saying, like, y'all going crazy over something that you'll never get.
And some of these porn stars probably don't want you. So my thing is, again, live and let live. I mean, you don't want them either, but just let them do they do.
I could definitely tell you who I'm not interested in.
Who? He showed his penis too. You talking about Soulja Boy?
Let me tell you something. If I was a gay man into them kind of things, it would have to be so dark in that room with me and Soulja Boy. On top of, I would have to put a pillow over his face.
So but the room was dark though.
Let me see something. It would have to be like this. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let me just you go ahead and talk. I'm just gonna.
The room will have to be dark.
I'm sorry. You go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
The room will just have to be dark, and Soulja Boy reminds me of like a younger Flavor Flav. Like Soulja Boy looked like his breath stink just for no reason. He could probably have the cleanest hygiene, but it's something about that breath that just won't go away. And it just, I don't know, it's just like he just wanted, when he talked to you, he has to be up front, and you're just like, ugh. And yeah. I'm just gonna watch it. Is that how it's gonna be with your Soulja Boy? Is that the same for you, Soulja Boy?
Mm-hmm.
And you want a pillow on top of that?
Mm-hmm.
But what if you want to kiss you?
Mm-mm. I'm not into that. So that's how dark it would have to be for me to even want to even entertain Soulja Boy, Alfred,
Cornelius,
Cleophas the Third.
Yes.
Soulja Boy looks like everything that a crackhead looks like.
Oh, the one in the neighborhood that stayed with liquor, and you trying to figure out how he got it. But I heard you had some interesting news about Soulja Boy that you wanted to talk about. You want to talk about that? Anything?
Oh, absolutely. Let me bring this up because this goes into our next topic, and I'm so glad you brought that up. And you know, I actually was you know, this is just disturbing.
All right. But do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Wait a second. Let me go back to something. Does Soulja Boy have nails? Oh, that's a girl. Look, she don't even want to be seen with him. Look, she don't even want to be seen with him. Look.
And she's like, ugh. I know she can't wait to wash her hands.
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay.
Wait, did somebody say his teeth was black? Wait a second.
Oh no.
His teeth black.
Oh no, Queen.
I just want to highlight his teeth black.
We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
You said what?
All right.
So here's my thing, right? Let me go and give her a little piece too. So here's my thing, Nicki. Nicholas Minaj. Here's my thing. If you're gonna have that energy to say that you know who it is, say who it is. You bad. You a queen. Say who it is. You got people. You protected. Say who it is. Do you say? Are we saying that you know these people are DL because you experienced it, or because these are things that you heard? Because if we're going to go off of things that we heard, well, then we can talk about your brother because he likes little kids. We can talk about your husband, who, if I'm not mistaken, also likes little kids, and sexual assaults. You know, so who are these DL guys? And at the end of the day, here's the thing. So this is where we're gonna get serious, y'all. How the fuck does somebody being gay affect you? Who you sleep with? Who you sleep with? What that do for me?
But it's a big thing in the heterosexual community. They are threatened, or they feel some kind of way towards gay people. I'm trying to figure out what the gay people ever do to them to make them feel so, oh my gosh. I'm like, and I highly doubt if gay people are thinking about you guys. At the end of the day, gay people make up half of your music sales.
And you trying to read somebody with a filter on, and then out of all motherfucking people, you get online with black teeth, cracked out face, bone collector in the face, Cleophas looking ass nigga, Soulja Boy, to say, and I appreciate his answer, but girl, you look like a motherfucking clown because you're trying to appease people because you have this music coming out. Now, Nicki, I was riding with you for a minute, and then you always do fucked up shit, and then always want to hide your hand. No, if you're gonna be real about it, be like, oh, I could tell you who get down. I could tell you this, I could tell you that. We know what's gay niggas in the industry. Girl, we ain't dumb. Keep your motherfucking mouth closed before they start putting your real business out there. You see, Remy already put your business out there. You see, Cardi was getting ready. I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here. You see, Cardi was getting ready to give you the motherfucking business.
Cardi was gonna run up on that ass.
You ain't fucking with Kim.
Mm-mm.
So you run out there and you gotta get Foxy. Don't nobody give a fuck about Foxy. Sorry, don't nobody give a fuck about Foxy. So my thing is, what really bothers me about that video is you waited until the guy Isaiah, the rapper that got outed, and then you made that video after that. First of all, from my understanding, that man was outed, and he had I think he had suicidal thoughts and things like that. He raps about. So whoever outed him was fucked up for doing that. But at the end of the day, why cancel coming out? Because what the fuck are you coming out for? I remember years ago, one of the sites had a special saying that you don't have to come out as straight.
You didn't come out and say anything. You just come out and just be the artist that you are. But my thing is, again, you know what I mean, not to even avoid that one point, like you said, there are people out there who are suicidal. There are people out there who contemplate those thoughts because of how the Black community can be, how family are raised, and just different situations, and they battle with that daily to please heterosexual people. You know what I mean? They're killing themselves and denying their identity to make a heterosexual person satisfied or accept them. So her coming out doing that, or even trying to pull that stunt like that, wasn't cute. But again, I tell people when it comes to Nicki Minaj, I'm like, she's just like juice. Some juice ain't meant to be squeezed. So we'll leave it like that with that one with Nicholas Minaj Petty.
And you riding for that nigga, child, who done
Child,
murder
registered, never
and
mind.
registered sex offender and child.
And my thing is, I tell people this: you gotta be careful about when you put your mouth on when you talking about people like that, because your motherfucking kid can grow up and be gay. Then what?
Honey,
Be
what
humble.
you, honey. Let me tell you something, honey. When it comes to men, Nicki, girl, just don't even open that.
Girl,
don't even open that door.
Girl, you ain't got a pot to piss. You ain't got no opinions to give about a man. And we're gonna leave it like that.
Leave it like that.
And y'all Barb's gonna be mad. That's my girl. I don't care. Right, wrong is wrong, and it is what it is.
I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking Barb's. Bitch, Barb's don't have no car.
You saying they still live with their mother.
And they still live with their mothers in the basement. So we talked about it earlier, but let's talk about it again. Let's get into OnlyFans. When is enough? How many people can you fuck?
Especially with the porn industry, it's like they fuck the same people, and they talk about we got new content, but it's with the same people. You fuck the same people, and then they're in all these relationships. I don't get it. There's no way in hell that my partner is gonna be laying there, fucking the person I'm just sitting there jerking off watching. No, that's just disgusting. And I mean, I'm not here to judge. I know y'all trying to make y'all money, but again, there's some people who had promising careers prior to getting into the porn industry, and it just ruined every opportunity it could have had. And I don't, it is sad, but I'm not, but again, these porn stars, I don't know. It's just no boundaries. And it's just like when you listen to see those interviews, a lot of porn stars do talk about, they brag about being HIV positive. They talk about that all the time. Like, this is what I am. And just because you're undetectable doesn't mean that it gives you the free go away to just fuck somebody raw and ejaculate in them and all that other stuff. Because again, it's always that small percentage. There's always a risk factor of you doing what you need to do. And there's some porn stars who went out, who quit because of whatever and then came back in like, I'm still gonna leave it all alone. But that's a whole nother. And my thing is, if y'all promoting and y'all talking, my thing is, don't talk about HIV and AIDS awareness on one platform and then the next platform doing the very opposite of what you're talking about. You fucking raw and nutting in people and they're nutting in you and you're doing all this other stuff, but yet you want to be on another panel talking about we need to wrap it up and we need to be safe. Shut the fuck up. And that porn star knows who I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up. We don't need to see your books, none of that shit. Shut the fuck up because you're contradicting yourself. My thing is, again, you're going to be about the cause, be about the cause. Don't be the effect. I don't want to go to war with him because that means if I go to war with him, I gotta fly over to the East Coast, and it's just gonna be what it is. Right now, I'm living comfortably in Oklahoma with Mr. Buck.
Why porn stars always be in the camera like this when they fucking? Or they be fucking, right? They be like,
or that real dramatic scene where they getting the fuck from behind, they be in the camera like this. Oh, that one porn star gets on my fucking nerves. And you know which one I'm talking about. The one from ATL, the one that's married. I don't know the person's name. I don't know their name, but they get on my fucking nerves. It'd be so dramatic. And people be sending me that shit. I'm like, that person ain't hurt nobody. Stop all that bullshit. Yes, I am. Moving along to the next subject.
what if I had an OnlyFans page? See, here's my thing about that. So I used to have a friend, right? Dirty Draws. And he now has an OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck if he see this. Fuck him. He now has an OnlyFans page. But all he do is fuck white boys. Remember when OnlyFans was get ready to go out, honey, and the girls didn't know what they was going to do about their income?
The girls was pulling out PPP loans, about to sell their house, their coochie. Some fled to another state to live with somebody else so they can take care of them. And you know what I mean? In the event that their OnlyFans are going to be shut down, it scared a lot of these girls because that's their income.
Remember,
Atlanta was going to have a hike in the homeless rate because of OnlyFans being shut down. And
remember Baby Blue from Pretty Ricky, the fat ugly one. You know he in jail for PPE.
Well, now he can live his life in jail.
Why did y'all think? So for the people out there with PPE, let me ask y'all a question.
PPP loans.
What's it? Oh, it's PPP.
What you said personal protective equipment.
Oh. For the girls out there with a PE loan, let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all not think the government was gonna find y'all?
My thing is the government set y'all the fuck up. Y'all fell.
Did y'all not think the government was?
The government set them the fuck up. The government's like, bitch, we're getting rid of a lot of y'all because y'all gonna fall for it.
Especially for the girls who got over 20,000. What was you getting a loan for? Just like the girls who ran up on the Capitol. Did you think the government, the FBI, wasn't gonna find you? Bitch, they found Bin Laden in a cave in another country. They was gonna find you down there in your house.
Now, the PPP loan, from what I gather, should have been utilized for like large organizations. You know what I mean, to keep them afloat, like certain nonprofit organizations. But bitch, you didn't have no nonprofit. You didn't need that shit. You were just being greedy, thinking you was gonna live your best life, getting shit, shopping, all this other shit. You didn't think that was gonna catch up with you. The key word is loan, bitch. Loan, not give.
Well, I didn't get approved for my loan. Moving on. So, let me see. We talked about this. We talked about that. I was going to try to save Lil Fizz and the way I saved Nelly, but I can't. So I can't save you, Fizz. The Nelly situation bothered me because I was like, girl,
Lil Fizz, we can't save you.
We can't save you, Lil Fizz. I'm sorry.
But I am proud of your new lawn line that you do have out there. So
I'm not buying it, but happy to you. Good to you. Walmart's a good look, I guess. Back to music. So there's some albums that came out, this week. Jasmine Sullivan came out with the deluxe of Hotels, which is a very good album. Mary J. Blige came out with
Hello, Good Morning Gorgeous.
Good Morning Gorgeous album. And I actually heard it today, and it was a very, very good album. What did you think of the album?
I think vocally, Mary, again, still needs training, but she played it safe. She didn't overdo herself for this album. One of my favorite songs on the album is a song with her and Usher. You heard that one? What were your thoughts about that song?
I liked it. I actually didn't know. When Usher started singing, I didn't realize they had switched voices. But I was like, I liked it. It was a good song. So. I was like, bitch, Mary's singing the whole. I said, oh, that's Usher. Adele got in trouble over the weekend or last week or whatever because she was at a gender neutral award show and she said she loved being a woman.
What the fuck is a gender neutral award show?
Bitch, I don't know.
So Adele just said, "Hey, I love being a woman. It feels great. Don't tell me the gays were offended."
They said she was transphobic.
How are you transphobic? You know what? Let me tell you something. In the gay culture, y'all know what the fuck y'all do. y'all will cancel out each other in a heartbeat. But the moment somebody else say y'all want to raise national hell, but y'all are the most prejudiced motherfuckers in the world about your own kind. You know, you fat shame, your body shame them. You do all this extra shit, and the trans people doing all this other stuff. Everybody doing some fuckery bullshit. But yet, the moment that Adele or any celebrity say something, oh my God, my feelings are hurt. But prior to that, you was doing all this fuckery prior to that, hating your own. So shut the fuck up. Stop being so fucking sensitive. Shut the fuck up.
What else took place? Oh, let me talk about this. Wendy Williams people, as my good Judy Funky Dineva say, Wendy Williams people. Who is giving out this information about Wendy Williams? Because it ain't no motherfucking way every other day we getting a source says that Wendy Williams is unable to get her bank account. A source says that Sherry Shepherd is taking over the Wendy Williams spot as permanent guest host. A source says that Wendy Williams' son has given her ultimatum. A source says that Wendy Williams can't walk. A source says. A source says. A source says. A source says.
A source says. A source says. A source says. A source says. A source says. Break the music down. A source says. A source says. Oh.
So I'm like, here's the thing. Black people, I know it's our month, but y'all gotta do better because it's always we gotta uplift each other. We can't be knocking each other down. We gotta uplift each other. We gotta support because if the white man ain't supporting us, we gotta support ourselves. Oh, Wendy Williams, oh fuck her, she got what she deserved. Wendy Williams, all she did. Why are you not supporting Wendy Williams? Because a lot of y'all bitches is doing what Wendy Williams has already done.
And my thing is, I respect Wendy Williams because she stayed true to her fucking craft.
Hot topics, all you people out here, guys. Well, I'm not. We're not doing it as mean as she is.
She's not doing it mean. She's just being straightforward. That's the one thing I love about Wendy. Wendy ain't never changed for nobody. And my thing is, I'm praying that she does have a speedy recovery because I love Wendy Williams. But again, this is no karma. Things happen with people in life. But again, I think Wendy is a master in her craft. She's a go-getter. She's a boss. So, I mean, sorry, I'm Team Wendy. I still love Wendy. So again, I pray that Wendy, gets better because again, I miss Wendy on TV.
I do think that this should be her last season. I will say that I think she needs to bow out gracefully. Until I see it or until we get actual reports from her mouth, I think that Wendy just had a breakdown. I think Wendy had a
She went through a lot.
Breakdown. I don't believe that Wendy has dementia. From a person who has experienced dementia, and I'm sure we both have that in common. You know the signs of dementia. And I don't think that she has dementia. And if you're fans of her, you always know Wendy Williams will walk outside in a motherfucking robe. You always know Wendy Williams that has somebody help her. Y'all bitches don't say that when my motherfucking Mariah Carey got people helping her walk her ass down the steps. When she wearing them big clunky ass heels, y'all don't say nothing then. Shut the fuck up.
They just pick and choose what battle that don't belong to them. Again, stand in Wendy's pockets and count your own.
Yeah, go over there and watch Tamara Hall since Wendy's so offensive. Watch that boring ass Tamara Hall show.
But at the end of the day, Wendy's still getting paid.
Hello?
She's still getting paid. The motherfucking show is called The Wendy Williams. She's getting paid.
Guess who's that?
Paid.
Did you see what Sally Jeffrey Raphael said about Kelly Clarkson?
No, what'd she say? I thought Sally was dead.
Oh, y'all still here? She said that she doesn't like Kelly Clarkson and she doesn't think Kelly Clarkson should have a talk show.
Well, guess what? Kelly Clarkson has a show. And guess what, Sally Raffi? You don't. All right.
I didn't know she was 80-something 88 or 87 years old, 86.
I thought she was dead. Honestly, I'm not trying to be funny, but I thought she was dead. And plus, Sally Jess Raphael, your show was cool, but it was Ricky Lake that was everybody's watching. So let's not go there. And plus, Sally Jess Raphael, ain't you the show that got that trans whatever person killed because of your fuckery on your show before? That gay man came in that trans, that man admitted to the other man that he liked him, and the guy was all, and then all of a sudden the guy murdered the guy. Sally Jess Raphael show. Y'all can look that up. Yeah, your motherfucking show. Talk about that and how that shit made you go downhill.
What if I said I didn't record this? You would probably be, you'd be like, bitch, I'm going to sleep.
Bitch, I would be. I'm like, I'm tired.
Oh, Sally. Remember Jenny Jones?
I think it was Jenny Jones. It might not have been Sally. I think it was Jenny Jones. One of them, Sally or Jenny Jones had one of their guests confess to a same-sex person that they liked them, and then the person on the show ended up killing them after the show.
All right, moving on because we don't condone murder. All right, well, interesting. Moving on to positive letters.
This one is coming out of Riverdale, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Riverdale, Georgia. On the maps, it says Riverdale, Georgia, just south of Atlanta. I think Rick Ross lives in Riverdale. Yes.
You mean Georgia, Atlanta? Because you know Atlanta's the state, Georgia's the city.
Oh yeah, so Georgia, Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta is the state, and Georgia is the city. But this area is called this area in Georgia, in Georgia, Atlanta is called Riverdale. So this is considered the south side of Atlanta. This story is called Waffle House Puss. Dear Adrian and Q, I am a single person residing in Riverdale, Georgia. I thought over the holidays that I wanted to do something special, so I decided to get on an app called Jack. And
what it do?
So I just or I don't know. I don't know. But listen, you be know the motherfuckers and be like, bitch, you on that motherfucking app. They be like, I ain't on that app, bitch, you on that app. I hear going the fuck off. But anyway, single person residing in Riverdale, Georgia. I decided to download Jack to, find me a date. I met a date who worked at a local hotel. He said that he lived in Riverdale as well, and I thought, hey, why not give it a chance to go see him and meet up with him? We met up at his house. I noticed something very interesting. He had a very interesting tattoo on the side of his face. Okay. Tattoo. On the side of his face. Which I didn't mind because it looked cute. He said he wanted to get to know me, thought it was really cool, great conversation on the phone. I told him that I was going to go to a party with friends in East Point, Georgia, and that he was invited to come. So he said, sure, you can pick me up. It kind of bothered me because it's like, I'm so tired of picking niggas up because nobody has a car. No car. And when I asked him about his living arrangements, he said that he lived with a friend, roommate. You got that?
Yep, I got it.
All right. Okay. Upon picking him up, one of my other friends said, hey, you're going to the ride. I'll just hop in with you so we can just carpool. So I had my friend in attendance with me, as well as we went to go pick up my new friend that I met off Jack.
Okay.
Upon picking him up, greeting, hugs, conversation, really cool vibes, and we end up going to the party. We got to the party. The party was flowing very nicely. Inside the party, there was a man that really bothered me and startled me and my friend because the button on his jacket was so tight that I feared for my life of getting hit in the eye if he twerked or moved the wrong way. The host of the party asked my friend, "Hey, are you hungry?" My friend said, "No, I'm not hungry. I'm good." I said, "Well, I'm going to eat." And my friend said, "Well, me too." And we went along and helped ourselves to get a couple cocktails and, some finger foods at the party. The party went on throughout the evening, which became extremely boring. I was ready to go, but my friend decided at the last minute, "Hey, I'll just get a little something." And he decided to eat on a little snack. My friend made a comment. My friend who came along with us made a comment to the guy that I met, which the other guy got offended, and he was like, "I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home now." So I decided to say, you know what? I want to avoid all the drama and take him home. As we were going home, him and I got into a heated, before I even took him home, him and I got into a heated argument in the car. And he was, complaining about how my friend was being rude to him. And my friend and I was defending my friend, saying he didn't say anything to you. You just got offended really quickly. You don't know my friend. He doesn't know you. We thought we were having a good time. And you just really ruined it with all this negative and your attitude and all this extra stuff that you're giving me. And I'm tired of it. So the guy ended up apologizing, saying, "I just don't know people. I get nervous and I get scared and I don't know what's going on." He said, "Well, then what do you want? What you want me to do? Huh? What you want me to do? What? What you want me to do, Candy?"
You gonna shoot me? You gonna shoot all these? They here to see me. Oh, I'm sorry.
So we ended up going back in the house and enjoying the rest of the party. After the party, we ended up taking my friend home. My other friend sat in the car, and we said nothing. It was a quiet ride home. We dropped our friend off, and me and my friend, I decided to stay the night over my good friend's house because he lived close, and I didn't feel like driving home because I was feeling a little tipsy. As I got home, my phone kept going off, and I was like, "Why is he calling me?" He kept calling and calling and calling, and I finally answered the phone. I said, "Hello?" He said, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "I'm fine. How are you?" He said, "I'm pretty good." He said, "Man, I'm hungry." He said, "You hungry?" He said, "But there was a whole bunch of food at the party." "Man, I don't know everybody like that. I don't trust people's food, but man, I'm really, really hungry." "So what do you want me to do?" I mean, could you give me some McDonald's, something like that? So I looked at my friend. I said, "This nigga just asked me to get him some McDonald's. Didn't we just leave a party?"
Right.
So my friend said, "Bitch, if you get him some motherfucking food, you are late." So I got on the phone. I said, "I can't get you no food. I mean, we were at the party. I mean, I'm laying down. I'm not driving. You know what? Forget it. I don't need you. I'll make a call. I know what I need to do. Nobody want to help me. I'll help myself. I'll just do what I always do." And I asked, "What is that?" He said, "So give this nigga this ass so I can get some food. Matter of fact, I got a taste for Waffle House. I know somebody right now come over here and give me some of that dick, and then I get something to eat."
Is that the end of the letter?
I replied, "You gotta do what the fuck you gotta do." He's like, "Man, fuck you. I'll do what I need to do. I bet you I get some motherfucking eat. I don't need you. You just like fuck everybody. Man, fuck you. I'll do what I need to do. Bye. Lose my number."
So let me just do a little research on Waffle House. Waffle House menu. Let's see. There's not a Waffle House where I live at. Actually, let's do a little screen share. Let's do a little little Waffle House here. Can you see the screen? Okay.
Yes, I can. Yes.
Spread the love. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure he wanted breakfast because it's all day, every day. The greatest of all time, this is what most people get.
Okay, the All-Star Special. How much is it?
Let's see if we can find a price. Oh, can't find a price. I'm thinking that an All-Star Special is probably no more than there's actually a Waffle House by me. Let's visit the page and let's see if we're gonna do an order. Oh, I can't do an order. I could always call now. But I don't know if it'll ring. Let's see. Will it ring? No, we don't want to FaceTime them. Well, here's the thing. I eat Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck for Waffle House, but I eat Waffle House. And I don't think I ever spent more than $10 at Waffle House. It's a very satisfying meal. You went to a party and you
Starved.
you starved yourself and you got offended because somebody made a comment about you. What did they say what comment it was?
The comment in the comment, because I kind of like was going over it, was just why he was so quiet.
Okay, that's why he's so quiet. Maybe he was hungry. That's why he was quiet. Clearly he thought if he hung out with you that he could get McDonald's or he could get Waffle House. But clearly he fucks for food. Now, there are people out there who do a lot of things for sex and for things. You may fuck for some bags. You may fuck to pay bills. Never heard anybody fucking for waffles. I don't fucking for waffles.
That's why it's titled Waffle House Puss.
Waffle House Puss. So basically what happened was when he got off the phone, his friend said, "Child, his new name is Waffle House Puss because he's giving a pussy for waffles." Wow. And I've been watching a lot of like crime shows and they do like sketches of people. And I feel like this is the sketch of him. Because they had a tattoo on his face. I think this is the sketch of him.
Tonight.
So basically, what we have here is hair. This is his hair. Actually, let me get mine. This is his hair. This is the tattoo on his face. Tattoo. This is his earrings. He has 2 earrings. These are his eyelashes. And I just picture his teeth look like this. If he's fucking for waffles, I'm sure his teeth looks like this. And he has a lazy eye. If you see this man in Riverdale, Georgia, please do not interact with him. He's a dangerous individual. He will fool you. He will have you thinking he wants to date you, but he really wants waffles.
Some of our sponsors for the show has sent in a gift for him. So if we do find him, let him know that the company Nostalgia has sent him a mini waffle maker. So if he decides to come in, he can go ahead and get himself, come pick this up here at our offices. If you just give us your address, we can go ahead and send this out to you. So therefore you have your little waffles. Yay! So cute little waffles from Nostalgia. And you can have waffles anytime.
This guy is on the FBI most wanted list. for imitating a human. He's actually a sex machine who enjoys waffles. So if you do run into him in Riverdale, Georgia, understand, in order to fuck him, you have to buy him waffles. Let me just take you off this. Let me just remove you really quick off the screen. Let me just waffles. He has a tattoo under his eye. I'm not sure which eye he has a tattoo under, but he has a tattoo under his eye. And his teeth from chewing waffles.
Bitch, not chewing waffles.
And he's mixed. That's why his hair is like this. He's mixed with cum and waffles.
Bye. Goodbye. I'm logging off.
Yeah.
I'm done.
There's no reward. There's no reward for him, but he's a dangerous individual.
It's just free Waffle House puss.
Free Waffle House puss. I don't know if it's good puss, but I know that it's easy access because all he wants is waffles. Like I said, most people
Waffle House puss.
Most people have a higher standards. Waffles. That's all he needs is waffles.
Waffle House puss.
Waffle House puss. Well, let me tell you, caller from Riverdale. Excuse me, from Riverdale, Georgia. I would say to you to stay away from him. I would say to you, do not interact with any Waffle Houses. I would tell you to go to IHOP and Denny's. If you do Waffle House, do carry out. I would also tell you to don't invite any more people with somebody that you don't know. And stay away from him. It's dangerous. He has a tattoo under his eye. It's dangerous.
Waffle House puss.
He's a killer.
Puss.
He's a pussy killer.
Well, his pussy's getting killed.
Oh, sorry. His pussy's getting killed for Waffle House.
For waffles. His pussy is getting plowed.
Could you imagine getting a phone call? Well, don't worry about it, because I'm going to get this nigga to fuck me. He going to buy me some Waffle House.
I don't know if I'm like, okay. I don't know. Maybe you think he was trying to make him feel jealous? Like, if you'll get to somebody else. Well, I'm like, well, bitch, if that's what you want. I mean, what you want, what you want.
But you don't trust people, but you went to a house with food.
Yeah.
So why'd you go to the house? If you can eat motherfucking Waffle House, you definitely can eat somebody's food. Waffle House is one of the dirtiest places in the world, and we love to eat there. Only time Waffle House is clean is during grand openings.
And that's the last time you get that.
Anyway, y'all,
if y'all have stories y'all like to share with us, that was actually disturbing.
I ain't fucking for no waffles.
I'm not giving up anything for anything.
If you think you're gonna take me out to breakfast and you think after the breakfast you're gonna say, all right, so what's up? What's up with what? I mean, I bought you breakfast. Okay.
Going to fuck home.
I want to try to come with you. To do what? To fuck. Fuck who?
Fuck who?
You.
Fuck
Over
you.
what? Some
Fuck
waffles.
you
think my motherfucking name ain't Aunt Jemima?
Orson Gleisha Jones.
Well, she was fucking for a Big Macs.
What is up with these stories? We're getting people fucking for food.
Fucking for food, y'all. Anyway, y'all, look. Today, like I said, was a packed show. It was a little bit more serious than our normal shows, but we had to get some shit off our chest.
We did.
Hopefully, we all were entertained. And remember this tonight, ladies. This is for the bad body girls. If you have a bad body, Nelly will not be fucking you. Little Fizz might fuck you. Nelly will not fuck you. You don't have to worry about Nelly knocking at your door. You don't have to worry about old Nelly knocking at your door. Even with the Band-Aid under his eye, he's not going to fuck you. So rather Nelly has a big dick or a little dick, you won't ever get his dick. Please keep that in mind. So, read that. Read how Nelly won't fuck you. Nelly was getting his coochie ate. Some of you girls say, well, he won't be eating your coochie. All right. You take that vital information. You say that right here. You say that in your heart
And in your
and in your mind to know that your cooch won't be touched by Nelly.
But if y'all want to jump on the same bandwagon, y'all can definitely give up the Waffle House puss. Y'all might get waffles for some local, for some local, and do what y'all want to do. I'm gonna punch you in the face. You said his teeth look like that because he eat waffles and waffles and combo.
You know, he's considered that to be the powdered sugar. Y'all listen, thank y'all for watching. We will be with y'all next week. I don't know what we talking about next week. We will figure it out in the middle of the week, but just know that we are here to entertain you all.
Yes, thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's keep them numbers up. And again, your word is our word.
And happy Valentine. Happy V-Day.
Happy Valentine's Day and Side Piece Day. If you're a side piece, hey.
Oh, speaking of side pieces, one more thing. All you side pieces out there, listen to what I am telling you. Camilla is a side piece over in London, and she will become queen. Because when Queen Elizabeth died, she has said that Camilla will become queen. So all you side pieces that's hoping that he will leave his wife, just hold on to 40 or 50 years. You too can be queen.
Will.
From me and Waffle House, we want to say have a good night.
And from the company of nostalgia, good night.
Good night. Like, follow, and subscribe. Good night. Support the channel. Hit that Cash App. Don't be scared. It goes to the channel.